Hey. So I'm just going to pop in early so that we can get rolling on this. So it'll give a few minutes for everyone to join in and come along and join in the party. Yay. So I'm going to do all of the nice little techie stuff that we need to do. Make sure that I've got everything working properly here. Now I can see your comments and stuff through here, so when you pop on, jump on in and say hey, let me know where you are coming and watching from, and let's see. Yay. Okay, so we're live. Yay. So pop in, jump on in, say where you're at, where you're from, what your business is, and let's do this. We've got a couple of minutes to just chat and hang out, so let's do it. So my name is Em. If you don't know me already, I am a online business developer. So I build websites, I build online businesses, I build sales funnels, and do all of the tech stuff, so you don't even have to think about it. I was clearly prepared for that question. So I'm coming to you from Newcastle today, so Newcastle in New South Wales, Australia, and it is a very warm day, and I'm not sure whether it happens to anyone else, but we actually get, like, my camera fogs up when it gets really hot. Super, super weird. But I'm going to jump in because we're at 11:30 now, and I'm going to trim this so that the replay viewers don't get stuck with all of this at the start. But come on in, join in. It's always more fun if we're interacting and having a chat and just having some fun with it all. So let's do this. It is about 11:30 now, so let's go ahead and get started. So the one thing I want to talk to you today about is this page that gets so overlooked. No one thinks about it. It is a last ditch thought normally, and people kind of go, oh hey, yeah, I guess I'll just put something on there. But the thing is, if it's done correctly and if it's done with intention, this is one of the highest converting pages of your entire website. So we built it into each of your funnels. So if you're new around here, sales funnel is just a series of interactions that takes a creeper and turns them into a client. So whether that's emails, whether that's online training like this, whether that's videos, podcasts, social media, whatever, that's what starts your funnel. What you need to do then is get them to come into your world. So then you can keep continuing to grow, bring that conversation to life. And we're going to start with, that's Melon. She's a bird, she's a parrot. We love her to death, but she does talk a lot. She talks a lot through all of my videos, hence the reason I've got headphones in today, because she's just really happy at the moment. So we like her to be happy, so we just let her roll with it. So this page goes into each of your funnels, and you can work it out with anything at all. So if people are signing up to listen to your podcast and follow along, it's a great place to start. If people are signing up for your lead magnet, you'll have this page. If people are saying, I want to contact you, you'll have this page. So, any ideas on what it actually is? It's one of the littlest thought about pages. It's ridiculous how little we put into this. But when we do it right, we can turn this into a massive win for our business. So I spoke about this in my emails that went out this week, but it's actually your thank you page. So one of the biggest things is not only having the gratitude and saying thank you for signing up, thank you for investing your email, your time, your concentration into what I'm doing, but it's also a chance for you to take your relationship further. So not only have they just said, hey, I want to learn more about you, I'm okay with you sending me stuff, but you can also start a conversation with them. So you can look at ways of saying, hey, thank you this is what you've downloaded. It'll be in your inbox in so many minutes. And then be like, hey, so because you've downloaded this, I know this about you. I know that you want to progress further, and I'd like to help you there. So one way that I do it, and why I'm actually doing this video today, is because even with the bird, I'm going to be recording some new videos for my thank you pages. So when someone actually goes ahead and downloads the new workbook that I'm sneaking out, which is your brand basics workbook, when they sign up for that, they'll also get an invitation to another training. So the workbook's about 5-6 pages. It's a beautiful workbook to actually help you dive into understanding what your brand is, what it sounds like, and who you're actually talking to, and this underlying personality that your business and your brand actually has. And it's all of where we start with every one of the clients that I work with one-on-one or even in our group programs, and that is the basics of everything that we do. So you start with a foundation of your brand and then move on from there. So I know that anyone who is interested in building a brand foundation that's going to give them longevity and that following and that authority that they want in business, I know that they want to take it a step further. So if you're doing this workbook, you've come in and downloaded, I've now got an opportunity to say, hey, if you like this, I know you are going to love this. And I can do a training or I can do a short video. One thing that I've just worked really well in the past is doing website audits. So I actually had a checklist on my website that was just conversion markers that you needed to have on your website. And it was a way for me to say, okay, does your website have these things? Is this working for you? Is this something that we can have a look at and fix? Then on the thank you page, I jump on and say, hey, you've downloaded this. I know you're struggling with your website currently. You've downloaded the checklist. If you've had a look at it already, here's some things to look at. Also walking them through the checklist. So actually saying, okay, how do you find out if you've got these things? And how do you actually do this checklist yourself? And then offering them an invitation to actually do it with them. So having a professional look over your website and give you pointers and direction for what you could be improving that's going to improve your sales, your growth, and your profitability for the next 12 months is priceless for any online business owner. So it was something that was working really, really well. It was taking up a lot of my time, but I got some great, fantastic clients out of that. And it was just because they could see that then I was the authority in actually what was going to give them conversions on their website. Once they can see that, they kind of get into my world. So you build out your sales funnel after your thank you page and you say, hey, here's your thing that you downloaded. Here's the podcast link. Here's this, here's that. But then you can continue to communicate with them. So you've got to be consistent in showing up, sharing your message, and growing your audience. The thing is, there's a tiny little percentage of people who are going to actually buy what you're selling. But there's a lot of people watching everything that you do. And whether that's the people who will take months to actually connect with you and say, hey, I've been watching your stuff for ages. I know what you do. I just want to work with you. You're the only one I want to work with. Which happens to me quite a lot. And it's amazing. It's the best way that I've managed to be booked out in my business. So currently January is full, maxed out. I do actually have a sneaky spot for February if you do want help with building this. But we actually go through each of these pages in your website and we make sure that you've got each of these ones set up properly. So we'll give you a template for this thank you page and say, okay, here's what we want to introduce. Do you want to do a video? Not everyone's comfortable with it, and that's totally okay. You don't have to do a video. You don't have to have your face on video. You can actually do a screen share of walking through the workbook that you're offering. Inviting people to actually get to know you, though, is the part that makes a connection, and it makes you personal. It makes you a human being, and it makes you relatable, so that they're already having this feeling of trust with you, which is one of the biggest factors in actually working with you. So it is amazing how well this works. It is phenomenal. So how does this look for you? Do you have a lead magnet set up already? Are you currently just saying, oh, thanks for subscribing and sending that off? Missed opportunity. Are you saying no thank you at all and just sending them stuff and closing that pop-up? Missed opportunity. This is a great place for you to grow your conversions, grow your client base, and grow your connection, which is even more important than just getting a client straight off the bat, because some people won't hire you, but they'll be able to say to a friend, oh, hey, I know what she does. You've got to check this girl out. When someone says, oh, hey, I'm having trouble with my website, you bet your bottom dollar that I have loads of friends, family, previous clients that all say, hey, you've got to get on this. Talk to Emma. She knows what she's doing. Just go to Emma. Don't even ask any questions. Just do what she says. And that is the power of branding. That's exactly what we're all here for. So if you can boost that, and boost that recognition, and boost that connection quickly and easily, and show that you know what you're talking about, you'll be so far ahead of the pack. So, quick challenge for you is to actually look at what you can do to say thank you to people who are just connecting with you. What are you going to implement? Leave me a comment in the comments below, and I will come back to this as well. But I would love to know, what is the thank you action that you are going to take that's going to deepen the connection with your creepers, with your website visitors, with your podcast listeners, with your email subscribers, with your social media followers? How are you going to deepen that connection? And just quickly, I'm starting out, because I'm going to wrap this up, 15 minutes, that's what we've got, we're working with it. I'm putting together a new workshop, which is an online business planning session. We're going to sketch out your entire flow of website, a funnel, what that looks like, and bring it all together for you, so that you've got a plan of attack, so that you've got a plan to move yourself forward. You can take this, do all the DIY, and get it done. Get it done. Get it up and running and live. If you want to join me for the session, I haven't put the landing page up yet. I'm just finishing off my thank you page too. But leave me a comment below and I will send you a DM with the link once the landing page is up and running. So, let me know. I want to build this relationship with you. And I'll be live again next Wednesday. Wednesdays are for wisdom. So, next Wednesday we'll be talking about something different. Not sure yet. There will also be an email going out. It'll also be the current theme for my social media as well. So, planning is making my life and your life easier. So if you want to join the online business planning workshop, let me know and I will shoot you a message once that landing page is up and running. But that is all for now. Let me know how you go with that, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Have an awesome Wednesday, and I hope you are enjoying this beautiful sunshine wherever you are.